Good morning, children. Today we will do the first chapter, Know Your Planet. As we all know that we live in the planet Earth. Earth is called an unique planet. Why? Because it is the planet where we have air, water, which animals and human beings need to survive. All living creatures need air and water to survive. So it is called a unique planet. It is also called blue planet. Now Earth has continents and ocean. The water continents, large land masses are called continents. We have 7 continents. Asia is the largest continent and Australia is the smallest continent. We have Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, South America, Australia and Antarctica. We have oceans. Now what are oceans? Large water bodies are called oceans. There are 5 oceans. Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. We have Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean and Antarctic Ocean. What is the shape of the Earth? The shape of the Earth is spherical. Previously, people thought that Earth is flat like a table. But it was Ferdinand Magellan who traveled around the world and he proved that Earth is not flat. It is spherical. Spherical means it is like an orange, flat at the bottom and at the top. Now the shape of the Earth is like a globe, which is in my hand. The globe is called the simple and accurate model of the Earth. As you can see, it is spherical. It is exactly the same as this globe. A globe is the simple and accurate model of the Earth. But the globe is not possible to carry everywhere. Suppose you are coming to school, you are not able to carry globe everywhere. It is also that it doesn't show the detailed information of the Earth or our planet Earth. Only the important cities and the places are mentioned in the globe. Also, we cannot draw a part of the globe. Globe is a whole thing. It shows the continents and ocean in their proper place. That's why it is an accurate model of the Earth. So, we have maps. Maps are the representation of the Earth's surface. But map is drawn on a flat surface. Now, as we all know that Earth is spherical in shape, but when we are showing this on a flat surface, it is called map, but that's why map is not 100% accurate, because a spherical shape cannot be shown accurately on a flat surface. So map, though it is a representation of the Earth's surface, it is not 100% correct, but it is very easy to carry. You can carry a map or a book of map, which is called an atlas. Mercator was the Flemish person, a person from Finland who discovered map, making map a book called atlas. Now maps are of different types. There are physical maps, political maps and thematic. Now what is physical map? When we see the places like mountains, plateaus, or this desert or coastal area, this type of map is called physical map. It shows the physical features of a place. The places are shown clearly in a map, and map can be made a part of the world. Like if I want to see India map, we can have a map of India. If I want a map of Gujarat, I can have it. Even if we want a map, we can have a map of our district, Bharuch. So a map gives us a detailed information. So we have this physical map, then we have political map. Now what is political map? Political map shows the places, the countries, the states, the capitals, the places clearly in detail. That is political map. So the difference between physical map and political map is, physical map shows the physical features like mountains, plains, plateaus, desert, coastal area, islands. And political map shows the continents, the countries, the states, the places. Okay? The third map is called thematic map. Now, in your book it is mentioned climatic map, but I am going to tell you that it can be also called thematic map. Now, what is thematic map? Thematic map means it deals with some theme, like the crops grown in your area, or the distribution of rainfall in India, or the population distribution throughout the world, or the soil, different types of soil found in India. So they are based on different topics or themes: soil, industries, crops grown, or rainfall, or forest area. These are called thematic maps. So children, remember, we have three types of map. What are they? They are physical map, political map, and thematic map. Now, coming to the map, map has some features. When we open the book of Atlas, you all have an Atlas. Please open it and see what we are talking about. Now, the features of map are direction. The first one is direction. Now, what is direction? Is that map, when you open the map, the book of Atlas. Now, how do you know which one is northern side, which is the southern side, which is the west, or which is the east? Now, always remember, children, in the map, the north is mentioned as an arrow. With an arrow, they put an arrow, and that arrow shows that this is north. Like, and this north, this is arrow, it mentioned is north. Now in the map, if this is north, then the opposite side is south. And the right hand side, north, opposite is south, the right is east, and the left is west. So you know the four directions of your map, of your area, of your country, of your world. Now the four directions are called cardinal direction. North, south, east and west are called cardinal directions. What are they called? Cardinal directions. Now there is another type of direction which is called intermediate directions. What are they called? Intermediate direction. Now what is intermediate direction? Yes, these are called intermediate direction. Now between north and east, it is called northeast. Now every area will not be in the north only or in the east only. It may be between north and east. So it is called northeast. If it is between south and east, it is called southeast. If it is between west and south, or south or west, it is called southwest. And if it is between north and west, it is called northwest. So these northeast, southeast, northwest and southwest are called intermediate direction. Next is our scale. Now what is the scale? Now suppose we are doing the map of our area, say for Bharuch. Now Bharuch is a very big and large area. Now can we make a map of Bharuch in such a large scale? No, it's not possible. So we take a piece of paper and show Bharuch in that small piece of paper. Now what we do, we take a scale, like suppose we say 50 kilometers is shown in 1 centimeter, or 50 kilometers is shown in 10 centimeter. So in that way we can show the whole area in a small piece of paper, in an atlas or in our maps. So this is called scale. Scale, what is the scale? It's the ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown in the map. Actual distance. Now the area can be very big. Suppose we are doing a map of Asia. Now Asia is too big. We cannot make a map of whole Asia. So we show the whole area in one paper, that is Asia. So this is called scale. Larger the area, larger the scale is. Suppose if it is a map of the whole world, we take 100 kilometers in 1 centimeter in this way. This is called the scale. The third one is symbol. What are symbols? Now a map is a very small area. In that we cannot show the mountains. We cannot say this is there is a desert area here, or we cannot write everything. So what we do, we put symbols. Like if we are putting a small black dot, it shows the city. If we are showing a horizontal line, it shows that the boundary of between the two states. If it is a dark straight line, then it is the boundary between two countries. In this way, they give you all the detailed information with the help of symbols. If you open your atlas, children, you will see different symbols mentioned in the atlas. Go through it. The fourth one is the colors. Now what is colors? Now if we have to show the mountains, we show in brown color. If we show the ocean, seas, we show in dark blue. If we show lakes, we show means shallow water, we show in light blue. Then if we have to show the plain land, we show in green color. So different colors also symbolizes different type of physical features. So this is the color. So these are the 4 different features of map. What are they, children? Direction, then the scale, then the symbol and the colors. So you have understood what is a map. Map is the representation of the Earth's surface, and map are 4 types, 3 types: physical, political and thematic. And there are 4 features of map. They are direction, then we have the scale, then we have symbol, and then we have the color. And globe is the model of the Earth. Thank you, children.